And now, ain't no food stamps. Y'all gonna have to hunt raccoons and shit for Thanksgiving and eat beans and shit.
Or, hear me out, why don't you cut them some checks? Give them some money. These struggling families, you're worth $80 million. Give them some money. No?
What's up, everyone? I hope you're all doing well. In this video, we will be talking about No Snap November and how people are reacting in one of two ways. They are either extremely excited about these SNAP benefits being cut, or they are feeling down. They're feeling like this shouldn't be, and they're feeling like the government should be stepping in to assist people in need. So whatever way you lean, it's going to be in this video. So let's go ahead and take a look.
And now, ain't no food stamps. Y'all gonna have to hunt raccoons and shit for Thanksgiving and eat beans and shit.
Or, hear me out, why don't you cut them some checks? Give them some money. These struggling families, you're worth $80 million. Give them some money. No?
I'm on food stamps, and you're living off your credit cards. Remind me again which one of us is living off the government's money. Because last time I checked, that stimulus, that PPP loan, that's all coming from our taxes too. See, you hate the word welfare because it's attached to poor people. But when it's corporation or Congress, they call it subsidies. The truth is, we're all living off the same system. I'm just being honest about it. Keep your judgment and maybe pay off that visa before you come for me and my EBT.
Man, I've been so busy at work that I didn't even notice that everybody's food stamps got cut off. That's crazy. I didn't even hear about it. I didn't get the memo. I didn't notice my debit card clears at the grocery store every time. So that's crazy though. I'm sorry for y'all, I guess.
I don't want my tax dollars to feed lazy people. Good news, it's not. Your tax dollars are funding billionaires. In 2024, you spent 80% more in taxes for corporate subsidies than you did on SNAP benefits. So who you calling lazy?
They cut food stamps off. Oh, they done made it easier than it's ever been before. Just know a lot of women outside need help right now. So if you come through helping, $300 worth of groceries can get you anything you want. Nonetheless, we all know James ain't gonna help. It's your time to shine, my boy.
So many people are out here applauding SNAP cuts, completely unaware that the party they support is giving tech billionaires free rein to reshape the workforce. The AI that will take their jobs is being unleashed while they cheer the gutting of benefits meant to protect all of us. Watching this unfold is like watching someone burn their own house for warmth.
Well, it's official. I just got the text message that we are not getting SNAP benefits for November. And this comes at a time when I have just lost my job. My partner does not make sufficient money to let alone pay the bills, but also buy groceries. I have a 2.5-year-old and a 6-month-old that I do not know how I'm going to buy food for. This is 100% the fault of the Republican Party. You'll never be able to convince me otherwise. And if you are happy about this, go fuck yourself.
Baby, they is not coming to play no games. November the 1st, y'all know there will not be no benefits. No SNAP benefits. What? Y'all better go to work. Y'all better find y'all some jobs. Baby, cause baby, Dr. Trump is not coming with no games. He ain't playing no games. Democrats, y'all hold out. I really hate that the babies have to suffer, but baby, y'all better get y'all some jobs. Oh my goodness, it's just so sad. But listen, don't y'all be in these stores, tearing up these people's stores, taking stuff off the shelves. Cause the police gonna beat her. Yeah. Ooh.
Man, I'm really glad that these food stamps are being taken away because, you know, that shit was, all that government assistance shit was designed to keep the black man out of the household anyway. That was the incentive. Don't have a man in the house, and these women get to have the government assistance. All that money in food stamps, feeling like they don't need a man. I'm glad that food stamps still gone. Now the average guy that makes $40,000 to maybe $50,000 a year, it will be appreciated and loved on more now. Yeah, all that $100,000 stuff, yeah, that stuff ain't never made sense. You know what I'm saying? It's possible for a man to make that, but the average guy ain't making it. Maybe the average guy can get some love now, man. Thank you, Trump. The average man can get some love now. Because these women, man, have become so delusional over these past few years, it don't even make no sense, man. I'm glad they taking these food stamps away. I'm 100%, like, I'm really utterly I'm in bliss right now. Like, I'm glad they taking it away. Maybe the average man can get some love now. Yeah. Go text Bob the electrician back, love. He waiting on you. And he gonna treat you right.
So let me get this straight. Y'all are mad at the government because y'all food stamps gonna be cut off November the 1st. Do y'all realize how many people who work hard that are living below the poverty level, people who have really are sacrificing, and some still paying tithes that don't get no food stamps, and y'all want us to feel sorry for y'all? I have a question. Y'all mad at Trump and the government, but y'all ain't mad at y'all baby daddies? Let's be honest, y'all pick these daddies. You picked them, but you want the government to be responsible for your children and not them? Please miss me with that. Like, come on. There has to be a level of accountability that we got to be responsible for. Like, are you kidding me? You mad at the government, but not your baby daddies who don't take care of your kids. And we supposed to? I need food stamps too if we keeping it real.
My kids have not eaten in 5 days. It is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids.
Trump done cut them food stamps off.
If you're poor, don't have kids, okay? If you're struggling, don't have kids. Don't bring more in. If you already have them, that's another situation. If you don't have them, don't bring any in. And if you have two, don't go having another one. If you have one, don't go having two more.
So they say 2 million is getting cut off this month for the stamps. I'm about to go find out if I'm in that number, in that ratio.
It's been day 5 and I have not received no food stamps. My disability checks is on hold. My cash benefits is not coming no more. They're still pending. It is the taxpayer's job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of. I have over 2,000 followers on TikTok and I can't get not one person to send me 50 cents. If you're watching a video and you can't send me nothing, I'm blocking you.
I know y'all were getting into this video, but take the time out, subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 11K subs. Let's go.
Y'all sitting here complaining about not getting your food stamps. Well, you shouldn't. I've worked my whole life for what I have. I paid for everything. Me and my husband paid for everything we have. I'm not living in no life of luxury. My house isn't fabulous, you can see. Needs a lot of work. I don't get food stamp assistance. I work 65, 70 hours a week. I never got food stamps. I never got government assistance. Never got government housing. Never got a fucking thing. And I got a fucking thing to do with white privilege, honey. I've been working since I was 12 years old.
Ma'am, respectfully, may your life never find me. I'll be damned if I work 60 to 70 hours a week and I live like you do. You showed your surroundings. I am not impressed. Not overtime impressed. It is a travesty to have to work past a standard 40-hour work week just to get by. You should be mad at your employers for paying you so little.
Only people that should be getting EBT are vets, the elderly, and children under 5. The rest of y'all can get out here and pay your own way.
So I guess disabled folks and children over the age of 5 should just fend for themselves, get a lemonade stand, start a paper route, or do the unthinkable? Why are we so okay with people starving? Why are we so okay with children starving? You're hurting kids. Food, water, shelter, clothing. No one says any of those things have to be fancy. Those are basics. That's not luxurious living. And the fact that you don't realize that is astounding to me. And I know there have been times when you probably had to go to the emergency department and you didn't have insurance, and we, the tax dollars, had to pay for that. It's not my fault that you were a drug addict and you couldn't have a job and get health insurance. But if someone said that, they'd be cruel, right? Interesting.
We're a family of 7. The best thing about it is when the food stamps hit. $2,500 each month isn't shit.
Oh look, the mom with 7 kids that gets $2,500 a month in EBT. Let's see how she's doing.
The Department of Children and Family literally just called me. I just got off the phone with them, and they are taking away all my benefits.
Oh no, I wonder why they're taking away your benefits that you bragged about getting online and plan to have another child and lean more into government-assisted aid. Let's find out.
Like, thanks to you guys.
Thanks to us, now we can't take the credit when you were the star of the show that bragged about it online.
All they told me was that a lot of people sent in my videos, and a lot of people were calling, telling them to take a look at my page.
Oh, not the American taxpayers calling DCF and telling them that a mom is abusing government-assisted aid and planning on having more kids to get more money. Oh no. When you were the one that put that out there?
After they reviewed my case, they decided to take the stamps away from me.
Oh no, if it isn't the consequences of your own actions by bragging about it online to social media.
What you guys did is really, really messed up because my 7 children need it.
Oh no, now you have to go get a job and pay for things yourself and provide for your family that you decided to have. Oh no. Give me a break. Be so for real.
Day 1 of people not getting their SNAP benefits here in November, and I'm here to remind you, I don't feel bad for them. Do you realize that people on SNAP benefits are eating better than the rest of us? We literally have to scrounge and budget for our groceries for our children. We have to plan meals. We have to be ingredient households just to feed our children. And mind you, half of the people on SNAP benefits are illegal immigrants. Over 60% of them are illegal immigrants. This was never the way that it was supposed to be. Churches are supposed to feed people, food pantries, that's what they're there for. And somehow people felt comfortable letting the government control whether they eat or not. How embarrassing, right? Now, don't get me wrong, I don't need all the people in my comment section in my DM saying, what about the people who fell on hard times? And what about disabled people? What about elderly people? Yes, those are the people that should be on it. Do I think that there are 42 million of them? Absolutely not. Do I think that it should cost $7.8 billion with a B to feed them every single month? Absolutely not. Do I think that the reason why our groceries have gotten so expensive is because of programs like this and illegal immigrants coming in and stealing our resources? Absolutely. That's definitely part of the problem. So no, don't feel bad. Keep the government closed. We need to see this through, and we need to make sure that we get rid of everybody who is on these benefits that don't need them.
Y'all want some fucked up news? Well, your boy up top said there will be no SNAP benefits for November. He just posted on Truth Social that no SNAP benefits should be released or will be released until the government is opened again. Now, I don't know if he's talking out the side of his fucking neck, but he will be defying a court order. He's holding the American people's stomachs hostage. Imagine being that petty and knowing that there are $6 billion in currency waiting to be used for this exact moment, and you don't want to give it up. Now, SNAP beneficiaries were supposed to receive at least 50% of their SNAP benefits this month. And that was because they did not have the full $9 billion to fund it. But now he's talking about not giving nobody shit. On top of that, he told grocery store chains that you will not be giving discounts to anybody on SNAP because these grocery store chains knew that SNAP benefits was not being fully provided this month. They want to give them a discount. And Tupe Fiasco made it very fucking clear, if y'all give discounts to SNAP benefits, then you won't be able to use that shit ever again in your stores. At this point, he is using the American people for political gain and to also raise our Medicaid premiums. So here's the deal. Either you eat or you go to the doctors. Which one will you pick?
Hey, it's a jigaboo on here with a fat ass cracker wife. Wait, they gonna take my video down. There's a black man on here with a fat ass white wife. I think I should be able to say that. Dancing down food aisles, happy that they taking away SNAP benefits. And like as we know, he ugly as fuck. Then they found his wife. She's a fat white woman. You know what I'm saying? Not surprised. if something was to ever happen to y'all, you know that she gonna eat you, right? If y'all was to ever run out of food, sir, you're on the menu. The moment her stomach crumbled 2 times, your leg gonna start looking like a turkey leg. That big white woman is gonna turn into Betty Dahmer in that house if y'all ever run out of food. She don't just like dark meat sexually, food. She eats it too. She gonna saute your black ass. I'm telling you now, brother, you better keep some food on the plate in that goddamn house before you be the food on the plate. And if y'all got children, oh shit, them nuggets. So you know, whatever goes around comes around. You laughing at people that's finna not be able to eat, right? But the moment y'all run out of things to eat, I guarantee your ass is on the menu. She gonna try to respect you a little bit. Since you black, she gonna either barbecue you or fry you. But you out of there, my boy. I'm telling you for real, get ready for it.
What the fuck you mean? Who ain't getting that goddamn food stamps in goddamn November? Cause I'm getting my goddamn shit. I don't know about the rest of you motherfuckers, but I'm getting my shit. Cause I'm gonna tell you just like this, on Jesus Lamar motherfucking Christ, I will be at motherfucking Walmart with my steel toes on and my motherfucking helmet, and I dare a bitch try to stop me from walking out that motherfucking store with my groceries. Baby, I'm 250 pounds solid. Baby, you want to see a human motherfucking bulldozer, baby? Because that's what the fuck I'm going to turn into. If you think you going to stop me from leaving out that goddamn store with my motherfucking monthly groceries that I get every goddamn month, I ain't bothering no goddamn body, okay? Why the fuck is y'all bothering me and my goddamn food? Get off fucking door! Get a fucking job. Get a fucking job. Get a fucking job. And pay for your own shit. Get a fucking job. Pay for your own shit. Get a fucking job. And pay for your own shit.
Stamps gone. Section 8 gone. All your SNAP and EBT benefits gone. Now you gotta go back to Tyrone. Woo! I think this is great. We have just single-handedly saved the black family. Why? Because Tasha can't run out on Tyrone anytime she get mad and think the government gonna take care of her. Tasha can't leave Tyrone and think that the kids gonna eat. Tasha can't leave Tyrone and think she gonna get a free rent. Tasha can't depend on the government. Because years ago, black women turned their back on black men for government assistance, for food stamps, for Section 8, for welfare, for WIC, for all the things that black men bring into their household. They said, no, we don't need that. I'll go file to the government and they'll give it to me. Trump said, hell no. Woo! Now you're going to have to start choosing better. Woo! Now women are going to have babies with men that actually want to have babies with them. Woo! Now women are going to have to vet their partners and not be able to just hit them up for a check every time and think they can live off the government. Woo! This shit amazing. You're going to see more wives and less baby mamas. You're going to see more 2-parent households because it's going to be a family unit, because success is a team sport. You're going to see women go back to their men, go back to their child's father and try to work things out and not childishly run out to the next nigga. Why? Because Donald Trump and the government don't got your back no more. Because you can't go over there and get free food stamps and sell them bitches 40 for the 80. Because you don't have a $72 rent anymore. Because now you're going to have to figure it out. And the only person that's left is that black man that you walked out on years ago. And the price of pussy going down too. Donald Trump did it with this one, and I'm here for it. Queens, go back to your kings and work it out. Baby mamas, go back to your baby daddies and become wives. It's time for us to work together. This is actually amazing. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on your household. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on your marriage. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on that black man. You are no longer incentivized to leave. So baby, you either pay or stay. That ugly money.
Sorry, the EBT system's down right now. Whole network's out.
For real? I'm just trying to grab lunch.
I know, we can't swipe it at all.
You gotta be kidding me. How are we supposed to eat like this, man? I got 3 kids at home.
They better fix it quick.
Off the food stamps today.
Help me! That's my bread! Break it up! Back go! Stop her! You running!
Move out the way!
And that granny just took off with a whole bag of groceries. And they done stopped them food stamps. Folks in here losing their mind, man.
You ain't taking my bread!
Hey, break it up! Back away, all of you!
She hit me with a purse, man. He tried to snatch my cart first. Y'all say looking thin, man.
Snatching up whatever's left.
What's going on down
Chill,
there?
y'all.
They fighting over noodles, bro.
Government shut the cars off. No stamps, folks hungry. It's getting
We
rough.
better dip before it spreads. Shell's getting bare. Folks wilding out. Government shut down, no food stamps. People stressing. Look at that over by the registers. Yeah, they scrapping. Security can't keep up. We might need to dip before it gets worse. For real. Ain't worth it. You know.
Man, it's a good day in society, fellas. They cut the food stamps. Coochie right back to being $40 again, man. Yep. So go on, get your wallets ready. Go on, get ready for the hey big head text. Go on, get ready for the I ain't seen you in a while stranger. Just get ready for all them type of text messages. This is the moment we all been waiting for. Government assistance that made these women feel like they don't need a man in the household. And now they about to see how much they actually need a man around. Yep, coochie about to be a lot cheaper now, man. Y'all tap in, y'all get ready. You know that girl that one texted you back a few months ago? She's gonna be texting you back. She's gonna be hitting you back blades of speed. As long as you can keep some groceries in that fridge, she got you, bro. Your new coochie subscription is putting groceries in that fridge. That ain't nothing about $150 a month. Keeping some ground beef in there, some chicken, you know, a little steak here and there, woo-woo, produce, all that. You good, bro. You ain't gotta do much now. Shout out to Trump, man. Shout out Trump.
So this man is bragging about how now that EBT is getting cut and SNAP is getting cut, these women will have no choice but to be with men like him. And now they can get pussy at bargain basement clearance prices. Yay! This video and videos like it prove 2 points that I and other female content creators have been making for years now. Number one, most men rely on the existence of violent men or bad situations in order to get women. They rely on there always being a worse circumstance or a worse caliber of man out there to make themselves and the very little they have to offer look good in comparison. Number two, and I think this is the most ironic, men like being in a position to take care of a woman. They just don't like when the cost of maintaining her is more than they can personally afford. Is anyone else clocking how these men are literally bragging about how now that women don't have SNAP and EBT benefits, these women will need them more? Not want them more, need them more. The same men who for the last 15 years at least have been complaining on social media about that very thing. Women needing them for money and resources and calling those women gold diggers. If the passport bros didn't clear up the situation, I hope that this does. These men never, ever thought that there was anything wrong with gold digging. They just couldn't afford the women that they wanted. And now they think that they can get you for free or cheap. And I guess to an extent, I can understand the irritation and frustration that men like this must have felt for years now. These women were having trouble feeding themselves and or their children, and the government was able to help them with that problem. Unfortunately, being uncharismatic, unintelligent, and deeply aesthetically displeasing is not a problem that the government can help them end with.
I just wanted to make a post because sorry, I was crying a little bit. But I received SNAP benefits. I don't know, I'm a little embarrassed to say that, I guess, but it is what it is. And I have my 9-month-old and my 2-year-old down here, and I have my husband, the father of these boys, and we just got married a month ago, and he's in between jobs, and you know, we haven't had any income coming in for the last couple months, and the only thing that gets us by when we're low on money like that is just knowing that at least we have food, you know, and a roof over our table or over our heads. But I just got confirmation, and I'm seeing everything being posted about it now, that SNAP benefits won't be coming in for November, which is really scary because even when he was working before and we received SNAP benefits, with the cost of groceries, we would go through them. We got $700 a month, which sounds like a lot, and it got us by. It got us by, and we'd always run out maybe the last week and a half of the month, and then WIC would come in really handy and kick in and get us by for that last week and a half. And so that's where we're at, because we're at the end of the month. our SNAP benefits are gone. Our food stamps are gone. My WIC, I think all I have left on there is like $30 in produce, which I will continue to get WIC, so I'm grateful for that, but that's not like, you know, gonna give you meals and stuff. Milk, cheese, eggs, veggies, and that's huge, but like you can't live off of that. And it's just scary because I've been going to the food banks. And even being with my children, they're a little bit more generous with how much they give me. But my family of 4 eats that up in a day and a half. And that's not to say that we're eating all this food. We're still being very limited. You know, you get one, you know, we got a pizza yesterday. We got a frozen thing of ground turkey, a frozen thing of ground chicken, some vegetables, and another handful of some really good stuff. Some Uncrustables, like 3 individual ones. You know, it's not like we're getting the full amount. We're getting a little bit here and there, which is I'm so grateful for. But so to be able to survive solely off of food banks, I'm gonna have to take my kids to as many food banks as possible, and each one you're there for about an hour and a half because you got to get there early. You got to wait in line. My 2-year-old high energy boys can't handle that, and that's how now we're gonna have to spend every day of our time for a while. And I mean, we're gonna do what we have to do to survive and feed our families, but this is honestly, it's not even so much me that makes me sad. It's seeing everybody in line at the food banks. A little elderly couple, the little elderly husband just trying to, with their little bags of groceries that they got, and walks his little wife to the car, and you know, he could hardly walk himself, and he's pushing the cart back, and I told him I would do it for him, and I just watch him go back and get in the car with his wife, and like, it's tiring to stand in that line and to stand there and to do that and to have to do that every day to be able to survive, like, those poor old people. I'm thinking of friends who don't have, like, I'm blessed I have my husband, and this feeling will only last so long for us, thankfully, because he did just get a new job, and we will have his paycheck coming in, but not for another few weeks, so we're going to be completely out of food for a few weeks. And I'm just thinking about all these families that this is going to be really extended even further for them, and it breaks my heart, like these, like the children and the other single moms with their kids in line. And I'm thinking about families that I know, like this one woman in particular that I know, she has 5 kids and was left to take care of them on her own, and she is on disability, or something happened there. I don't think she's getting any income right now, actually, and I'm just imagining, like, she lives off of her food stamps for her kids. Like, what is she gonna do? Like, and how can she lug 5 kids around at the food banks? Like, I don't know, this is actually really scary and sad, and I just wanted to chime in because I'm starting to see a bunch of people recommending to, like, share this, as many people as they can share that, how this is affecting you, and if you're directly affected by losing your food stamps, maybe speaking up will help somehow and inspire others to speak up, and I don't know, maybe that'll help somehow. But okay, that's my 2 cents, or that's my experience on that, and yeah, so I'm praying for the world and praying for everybody, and I keep thinking this is, like, very similar to, like, the Hunger Games, and then I saw somebody post a reminder about how this is all happening, us poor folk going starving while a glamorous ballroom is being built right now. That's crazy shit. So anyways, I'd love to hear what other people are experiencing with this whole situation right now that we're in. All right. Take care.
I get my SNAP benefits on the 3rd of every month, and when I woke up this morning, November 3rd, they were not there. I work full-time at PetSmart as a dog groomer. I've been there for almost 2 years now. Before that, I worked at Denny's for a little bit. Before that, I worked at the Home Depot, and before that, my family and I were homeless. We were homeless during COVID, and that was crazy. We were homeless due to some messed up stuff that happened in my family that practically left us to fend for ourselves. We kept our heads up. We stayed positive. We kept fighting. We kept working. And eventually we were able to get ourselves a housing voucher, which is Section 8. I don't know if I mentioned we're a family of 7, but there's 7 of us. Once we got our housing voucher and once we got into our house, we started to stabilize. Started to find jobs, work hard. But coming out of homelessness from nothing and trying to live a normal life takes some time. The plan is to get off government benefits in the long run, but we're not quite there yet. I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys. We only get I think $600 in food stamps. I said we're a family of 7, and I could easily go to Walmart right now and not even get, this is not even including meats, just basic milk, bread, eggs, things like that. Snacks for the kids to eat, and I'm not even talking luxurious thing. I'm talking about chips. I could easily spend $300 for us at Walmart. So the SNAP benefits doesn't sustain us. It helps us tremendously though. But I don't know about you guys, but we're not in a position to all of a sudden $600 fall off right when you normally count on it to eat. Yes, I'm working, but right now the situation is I either can pay my bills, keep going normal, pay up, keep working on my credit and everything, or I can feed my family. And I'm talking about this affects us right now. The money that I have right now, I obviously am going to choose to buy food for the kids instead of the bills. But where does that leave us? It took all this time. We got into our house in 2021. It took all this time to get my credit score even up to average. Not paying all these bills and everything will destroy it. And to be completely honest, I'm scared. Hit up food banks and everything like that, but hard times. And the thing that scares me the most is that there are families and individuals that are in worse situations than us. Because at the end of the day, if I have to work up on my credit again, I fall behind a few bills. I mean, that sucks, but I've climbed out of it before. But there are families that are disabled. There are families that can't work. There are individuals that are in foster care, coming out of foster care, that don't have the resources that I do, that they don't have the luxury to just forego, their credit score. Right now, I'm in California. The message is that the SNAP benefits are delayed, and we find hope that it doesn't say canceled, that we'll just hopefully get the benefits sometime later in the month or next month, but it affects us now. What about now? What about those of us that don't have a savings account, that can't live off of that? How do they eat? How do we eat?
I was a kid who was raised on food stamps, and I want to talk to you about that. I was raised by a single mom who worked 2 jobs, and to get to those 2 jobs, she had to bike 5 miles both ways. One day when I was 8 years old, my mom was hit by a construction truck while she was biking to those 2 jobs to provide for us, which then left her on disability. Our dependence on disability and food stamps lasted for my entire life with my mother, because she then went on to be diagnosed with brain cancer. And since as far back as I can remember, I was taught extremely young just how much shame and humiliation I was supposed to feel by using the benefits provided by our government to feed me. And while these details are extremely personal to me, I think it's very important that people know that up until the moment my mother died and I started raising my little sister, She and my sister were still dependent upon her disability and her food stamp benefits. Feeding a child is not political. My mom spent her entire life battling one illness or disability after another, doing the best that she could for me and my little sister. And while growing my audience on this app has changed my life significantly in ways I wake up grateful for every single day, it was not that long ago that I was dependent on those SNAP benefits myself. Not only do those benefits raise me, but they taught me how important it is to be creative with food, which shaped my entire future. So instead of making a child's hunger political, maybe you can help me make a difference. I'm gonna spend the next few days doing everything I can to help my community while SNAP benefits are down. In my city of Memphis, Tennessee, tens upon tens of thousands of people are going to be affected by losing their SNAP benefits. So if you wanna come donate and earn a free cookie, you're welcome. Everyone deserves basic human dignity.
So we've seen the clips. What do you all think about it? Many American citizens are working more than 40, 50 hours a week. It is tough out there for everyone. Most of us are one paycheck away from just being homeless. So I don't think we should be judging one another, or that's my opinion. Or do you feel like, no, get out there, work 10, 15 jobs and make it and stop having them kids? Whatever your thoughts are, get down in the comments to let us know how you feel about it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and we'll see you next time.